Hello guys, today I'm going to show you a very quick tutorial on how to make your own printables. What I'm going to use is this grid paper over here that I've included as a download link in the tutorial, and my smartcat rub-ons, which is available at the digital press. And here's just a quick look at what you get included. Some really fun stuff. So the first thing that I put into your instructions is you need to measure your project. I am making luggage tags and I measured them and they are sized at 3 inches by 4.5 inches. So I'm going to go File, New, and then I'm going to put in my sizing. So I'm selecting inches and it is 3 inches by 4.5 at 300 dpi because we want to print it out, so we need it to be at a very good quality or at a good size for printing purposes. So I'm going to press OK. So there is my canvas that I'm going to use to make the tags. So I'm going to go Command A to select all and then Command C to copy. You can also go File, copy and paste. So there it is, Command C and paste is Control. Select all. It's Command A. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to go Control V to paste. So that is paste is Command V. Yeah, I'm just going to move this grid around until I'm happy with the placement. That looks about good. And then I'm going to go to my images and I'm going to choose the one that I want to use. So I love these little kitties, and there's a grumpy cat and a preppy cat and a smart cat and this cool cat, which is perfect for my son's backpack. He is a cool cat. So I'm going to go again, Control A, Control Z, Control C, and then I'm going to go Command V. So there you go. When you paste something into a new document, it's automatically going to go to the center, or it's going to, align in the centers. So this, I don't have to worry. I don't have to use my transform tools or anything to check if it's in the center. I know it's going to be in the center. And then what I want to do is because I did like a watercolor effect on these doodles and stuff, I want it to look like it's been painted on the paper. So easy way to do this is to go into your blending mode and then select multiply. And there you go. I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in. There you go. You can actually see the grid paper peeking through underneath that rub-on. So I'm just going to press Command 0 to zoom out. And there you go. You are basically ready to start printing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go Layer, Flatten Image. And there you go. Your image is flattened. You can print directly from here. You can go File, Print, and follow the dialogue and print out your image. But if you're like me and you want to save on money, printing out, because the paper can add up, it can get expensive and you don't want to waste it. So I'll open up another new document. I'll go File, New, and then inches, and because here in the US we work with letter size that is 11 by 8.5 inches. So if you use something else like A4 or something, just make sure it's the right ratio for you. And then okay, so that's the port or the landscape style. I enjoy printing out like this. It's just easier for me. Okay, this one I can close. Let me select this one. Okay, so again, Command A, Command C. So let's copy and paste. Command V. And then what I did, I've got under my view, I have Show Smart Guides selected. Now you'll see if I move this document around, okay, I am going to copy it. I'm going to press down Alt. See, as soon as I press down Alt on my keyboard, it makes two little arrows like that. Then using my mouse, I click and drag. And do you see the purple lines? That is the smart guides. It's guiding me to show me where to place my document or my image so that it lines up with the other documents on the artboard. But there you go, you've got two here that you can print out. You can even select both of them by clicking and dragging across, and then again with Alt, make another duplicate copy. And you can go ahead and, you know, make a bunch of them if you want to. You can use them for cards, you can use them for tags, you can use them for, you know, project life, any of those kind of projects. So let's just make another copy. There you go. Now, I don't know, I think I kind of messed up there. Let me just delete these. I'm going to press in Shift, select both of them, and press delete. So let's copy this one again. I press in Alt and copy that one over. And then if you want to rotate this, do you see it makes that kind of like a half circle with arrows there? If I press in Shift and drag it over, do you see it rotates by, I want to say exact, but like 15 or 25 degrees, that kind of thing. So it actually snaps. So this one I made it snap to 90 degrees because I want it to be straight. So it snapped to 90 degrees, and then I'm going to copy it again using my Alt and clicking and dragging. There we go. Oopsie, I don't want it selected. So now I'm going to press Command 0 and it zooms out and it shows me the whole artwork or artboard over there. Now I am ready to print. My images are lined up. I mean, you can go select that and line them up. You can also distribute the horizontal centers to make it even, that kind of thing, just to tidy up your image. So if you're ready to print this, I always recommend to flatten your image before you start printing. You can go flatten image. So there you go. You can see the grid makes it easier to kind of see where to cut out. So you're basically ready. Just one note that I want to make. I don't know if you noticed, I didn't go all the way to the edge of my printed document or my artboard because not all printers can print borderless, and it's also easier, even if your printer is a borderless printer, to not immediately start the printing process because it can smudge and stuff. So having that little bit of space there before you start printing is always a good idea. So now you are ready to start printing. So I'm going to go File, Print, that's Command P. Okay, and now this is going to differ for everyone. So just kind of take what I'm telling you and apply it to your own situation. I've got my printer selected, my print settings. Now this is where you go in. I said in the instructions area of this tutorial that I recommend using Epson Premium Matte paper. There is also another one that you can get at Target or something. It's a cardstock. It's a Waso Bright or something, and it's much more affordable. So if this is your first time doing a project like this and you don't want to spend a lot of money on photo paper, buy that. It's about $5 or something for a huge pack of 20 or something. So that is my suggestion, you know. But just regular cardstock, be sure it's a bright white color and that it's got like a kind of a finish on so it doesn't soak up all your ink. Okay, so here I go in and it's on last used settings. So I want it to be borderless. I've selected US letter borderless. Now in my media and quality, I need it to be photo matte paper, and I want it on best. And that's basically it. If you've selected the borderless, it usually won't, sorry, I keep going back to the same one. It won't change the size. Now you don't want it to change the size. I just want to get the correct one. Just make sure it's not, it's not anywhere changing the size of the image. I know some printers have like actual size, or it even enlarges it a bit for borderless and that kind of thing. You don't want it. You want it to be at its 100% actual size. You don't want it to be enlarged or minimized or anything like that. So then you are ready to start printing, and you can just click print, and there you go. Your project is done. All you have to do is trim it out using your trimmer or scissors and insert it into your luggage tags. Hopefully this has been informative and helped you to get over that hurdle of doing your first hybrid project, making your own printables, doing your own crafty projects like this. It's so easy, and as soon as you realize you can do it, and you get more comfortable doing it, you'll practice more and do it more, and it's a whole new world out there for you. And I think it's really special because these kind of things, you can use it over and over again. Your results will always stay the same. It's not like traditional crafting where one time it will come out pretty and the other time you made a mess. It's much more predictable and easier and less stressful if you know what you're doing. So thank you so much for following along, and I'd love to hear any comments or remarks or anything that you'd love to share. Have a good day. Bye.